Kia ora te whānau, welcome back. We're on week 1, day 4, Thursday, Rāpare, of Māori Made Easy with Scotty Morrison and me. Not a teacher, I'm not even a fluent speaker, I'm just taking this time to work through these very simple exercises with you because it's something that we can do together. So today we are looking at the differences in pronunciation between two words that are spelled the same, but one has a macron and one does not. And that way we can sort of hear how that macron really changes the sound and the intonation of the word, and also the meaning. These are words with different meanings. So we're going to practice pronouncing those words, and then we're going to look up their meanings. I will also talk through some of the meanings that I know as we go. So, practice is the only way your pronunciation will improve, says Scotty Morrison. Speaking Māori will feel uncomfortable, so you need to practice until the words feel natural. So, he tīmata, let's start. Mana, mana. Mana, mana. We've talked about mana, and that is a word that would be very familiar to most New Zealanders. Mana meaning respect, esteem, bravery, all those good things. Mana can mean for him or for her. He kaputi mana, this kaputi is for him or her. Him or her because our pronouns are gender neutral whānau. Aka, aka. Aka, aka. Aka is, I believe, a vine. Aka, I'm not sure of the meaning of that. Aka, so that will go on my list of words to look up. These will all go on your guys' list of words to look up. Wahine, wahine. Wahine, wahine. The difference in meaning here, wahine, one woman, wahine, many women, plural. And the same applies to men or man, tāne, tāne. Tāne, one man, tāne, many men. And also kaumātua, one older person, kaumātua, a group of older people. So that adding a macron applies to a lot of those collective nouns. Aku, aku. Aku, aku. That basically, both those words mean the same thing, and we won't get into it right now, but later in your te reo journey you'll start to learn about the a and o categories. So aku and oku mean the same thing, meaning mine or ours. The o category, oku, applies to things that are bigger than you, that you have no control of. So that is sort of nouns and people and concepts. And then the a category is things that you do have control of, or So, for instance, in the o category could be people who are older than you in your family. So your parents' generation, your grandparents, your tupuna, your ancestors, they're in the o category, and the people in your family who are younger than you are in the a category. So it's ever so slightly hierarchical. Toto, toto. Toto, toto. If you live in Tamaki Makaurau in Auckland, you'll know toto from rangi toto. Toto means blood. Rangi toto, those words together mean a blood sky, but the full name of rangi toto is actually ngā rangi totongia a tamata kapua. Ngā rangi totongia a tamata kapua. And that means the days of bleeding of tamata kapua. He was the chief of the Arawa waka, and that marks a bloody battle that was fought there. Toto, blood. Toto, weeds. So clear the toto from the garden. Take, take. Take, take. Take is like your reason or your purpose or your task. So my take for today is to practice these words with you. Take, I had to look this up before. Take is, I think it's derivative of stack or could be tax. But we can again ask an expert maybe later on in the week to tell us how to tell which is the most appropriate meaning there. Could be both. Take, tax or stack. Tana, tana. Tana, tana. These again basically mean the same thing, his or her. So mana and mana we had before meaning for him or her. Tana and tana meaning his or hers. And that relates back to that kōrero about the a or categories, which we don't need to worry about just for now, but just know that they have the same meaning. Patu, pātu. Patu, pātu. Patu is a word you might recognise. It's a weapon. It's a club type weapon. But you can also use it as a verb meaning to hit or to strike. Patu and pātu is a wall or a screen. So sort of a flat perpendicular surface, I guess. Ata, ata. Ata, ata. Ata, morning. Ata Māori, good morning. Ata, ata is slow or gentle. You might have heard people sort of yelling out to their children, ata haere, slow down. Pahi, pahi. Pahi, pahi. Pahi is a bus. Maronga pahi, on the bus. Pahi, I think it's like a travelling party, like a group of people travelling together. I looked it up and I also got a meaning for like leak or seep. So we can add that to our list of words we can ask. Which one is the more commonly used? So that's our list of pairs of words, and your written exercise is to write down the words that we've been practicing and their meanings. Use māoridictionary.com. You may have some AW Read dictionaries in the house. Whatever resources that you have available to you, do some research on those words. Now, I know that tomorrow we're going to be looking at those proverbs that we listened to yesterday. We had the video of Scotty Morrison saying these whakatauki, these proverbs for us to listen to and try and emulate, and we're going to revisit those again tomorrow. So let's just look at them again now so that we are ready for tomorrow's lesson. So our first whakatauki, hōhonu ka ki pāpaku ua. Hōhonu ka ki pāpaku ua. Long on words, short on actions. Can be applied to some of our politicians now. Our second one, okia ururotia. Okia ururotia. Never say die. Never say die, whānau. Iti no ana he pito mata. Iti no ana he pito mata. From the withered tree, a flower blooms. Hopefully, you can apply that to this time in the world. Hopefully, from this terrible time, a flower can bloom. E kore a muri e hokia. E kore a muri e hokia. What's done is done. Kia mau ki te tōkanga nui a noho. Kia mau ki te tōkanga nui a noho. There's no place like home. Home is the only place for most of us right now. So that's that for today. Rāpare Thursday. We're getting through this whānau. Well done, everyone. We're nearly at the end of week 1. So I will see you tomorrow. Ka kite anō.